Hola amigas, welcome to my new channel. The intention here is to create movie review videos, but because I can't figure out how to do that without copyright infringement and like figuring out how to get the clips into the video, because you can't just screen record them. I didn't know that. I should know that, but I didn't. But because I can't do that, I'm going to create reaction videos to something that I absolutely love to watch. Singing competition TV shows like American Idol and Xfactor. I love Xfactor. But the bad and the weird auditions are really funny. And I already know them all, so hopefully maybe I'll come across something that I've never seen, but they are still funny every time, and I want to start with some of my favorites. I don't really have any decent equipment to use for this. I have my cell phone and a light, which is pretty bright. I can see that. I looked back on my first clip and it's like, whoa. But the image without the light is even worse, so I'm just gonna roll with it for now. But the idea is to just see if I'm any good at it. If anybody watches, I will improve my equipment. But for now, I have my cell phone, a really bright light. It's kind of made for this, but it's really bright and I haven't figured out how to offset that yet. And like half aesthetically pleasing background. We'll get better, okay? We'll get there. But for now, sorry. I want to say that I'm not trying to mock these people. Like, we are laughing at them, but I hope they can laugh at themselves because it's funny. And I really admire them for being able to get up on stage and put themselves out there. Like, I have stage fright, so for somebody to be able to do that is admirable. Like, I'm actually glad they did, because if they didn't, I wouldn't have this kind of entertainment, and I am so appreciative. Please don't message any of these people and make fun of them, or that's not what we're here for. We're just here to be entertained. Okay, so the first set, they call themselves Jam. Jam! J AHM. And the host asks, what's with the H? Which is a good question.
The H that emphasizes jam. We've been jamming together.
Okay, good.
It doesn't make sense, because an H doesn't emphasize jam if there's no H in jam. Just say you want to be unique. Like, that would have made more sense. Gazella says that they met over the internet and they're practicing over the phone, which is where they went wrong. Like, if you're practicing over the phone, you can't see how you line up with the other members of the group, how your movements are, which is how we come to have such a fantastically bad audition to watch. But you can't even quite get the right tone because the transmission of the phone is going to change your tone. So, recipe for disaster, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, where are you from?
Bristol, London.
London.
Okay, what are you going to sing?
Bad Romance.
Bad Romance by Lady Gaga?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, best of luck.
You can tell that Simon is already not into this group, and it's because they don't have an assigned spokesperson. They're all just trying to answer all of the questions, and it sounds really sloppy, and obviously Simon's picking up on that. So, bad start already.
Ra ra rumama, rumama, ga ga, ooh la la. Want your bad romance, I want your ugly, I want your diseased, I want your everything as long as it's free. I want your love, 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 love. I want your love. Hey,
I want your drama, the touch of your hand.
I want your letter stuck, kiss in the sand. I want your love, 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 love. I want your love. You know that I love you, and you know that I need you. I want it bad, your bad romance. I want your love and I want your revenge. You and me, you write a bad romance. Oh, I want your love and I want your revenge. You and me, write a bad romance. I want your love and I want your revenge. I want your love. I don't wanna be friends. Want your bad romance, not in a bad romance. Want your bad romance.
You can tell he just wants to be done, because by this point they have to know that they're bombing it already. And there you have it. They end just as well as they began, and it's complete crickets. Like, nobody even knows what to say. The group actually has to ask the judges, like, how was it? And Simon says that it was the worst group on their show, which could be true. There's a lot of contenders that like could fight for that top spot, but I mean, they could be the worst. The one girl, Gazella, I'm almost positive she comes back in another episode and it's never talked about. Like, even in the episode, they're not like, Gazella returning for the second attempt. Like, I don't know if she tricked them or they didn't, like, maybe she didn't want that known, that stain of the first audition, to be a part of her second audition, but she still bombs it. If this is the same person, I'm almost positive it is. I'll have to find the second audition, but she comes back, I think. For our next entertainer, we have Temple Fire. Temple Fire!
Temple Fire!
The way they build even the bad auditions up is like, you never know if they're gonna be good or bad, and they built these people up to be, well, I mean, like, I don't know if anybody actually thinks they're gonna be good, but they try to make it sound like they could be good. And the one guy says they practice for 5 hours a day to get ready for this, and you would think that that's enough. But if you don't have the natural entertaining ability, like, it doesn't matter how much you practice a day, you're just not made for it, you know, so that's okay. I know later at the end they say that they were much better in rehearsals, and I actually believe that, because I like to sing and I think I sound really good like in the bathroom, and then if I try to sing, like one time I tried to do Facebook live karaoke in a group, and as soon as I hit that like go live button, it was awful. Like, I sounded nothing like I did with the cameras off. So add an entire live audience on top of being filmed for a major TV show, and then 4 celebrity judges just right there in front of you, that's gonna change things. The way their audition goes, I don't think that they were ever like where they needed to be to begin with, unfortunately.
Okay, guys, who have we got here?
Evan Murphy here.
Temple Fire.
Oh, I know, that was so cringe for Evan Murphy. Simon just wanted to know, or whoever just wanted to know the name of their group, but Evan Murphy here. I know he's looking back on that like, oh my god, why'd I say that? That would be me. That would be me on stage.
What makes you different?
Most boy bands, you know, can just stand here and just sing, you know. We can sing, we can dance.
Oh, they can sing and dance.
Put the phone in my heart, set my soul sky high when your loving starts. Jitterbug in my brain, go to bang, 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 don't something's bugging, something ain't like. My best friend told me what you did last night. Left me sleeping in my bed. I was dreaming I should've been with you instead. Wake me up before you go. Leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. Wake me up before you go. I don't wanna miss or hit that high. Wake me up before you go. Cause I'm not planning on going solo. Wake me up before you go. Take me dancing tonight. Woo! I wanna hit that high.
For practicing 5 hours a day, their movements are not in sync. Like, for a group to look good dancing, you all have to be on point, and they're just not. That's where the like lack of experience comes in, because if they were actual dancers, they would see that. They would be able to record themselves, they'll get it back and be like, okay, we are not where we need to be. But this just looks like 4 guys, 4 friends that were like, hey, let's go do Xfactor, and then they took like 2 weeks to practice 5 hours a day, and this was the result. Like, this would be great for like a like a talent show, like the talent show at the fair or something. You don't have the X Factor, and that's okay.
We have been taking it serious, practicing a lot, like, you know, do it on a whim.
Tell us the truth, Ginger.
Have we done a lot of practice?
It was a joke.
We've done a lot of practice.
In rehearsal, they were really good. But
That's the only song that they danced to. They should have sang.
Yeah, they should have just sang. No, they shouldn't have danced.
Even if they would have just sang I Have a Feeling, we'd be here still. This next one, his name is Michael Lewis. He looks like he wants to be a Michael Jackson impersonator, although to me he kind of looks like Prince, but whatever. I have to wonder if, like, they're not looking for impersonators, but the way the show, like, brings these people on, there was a woman who was a Pink impersonator, and knowing that, the producers brought her onto the show and, like, narrowed it down to where she would be singing a Pink song. And then when she was being judged, it was like, they were like, we don't need another Pink, basically saying that it copied her whole image and they're not looking for a duplicate, which makes sense. Like, you don't need another one, but don't bring them onto the show with the premise that they have a chance and then openly mock them when they come on as this celebrity impersonator. And that's what's happening here. I think Michael Lewis was probably under the impression that he should come on as a Michael Jackson impersonator and sing a Michael Jackson song, when that is like the easiest way to not get approved. They don't want duplicates, they don't want copycats, they want original people.
To me, he's more than just a musical artist. To me, he is God.
Okay, Michael Jackson is really awesome. Like, he's not God, he's just a great entertainer. He's not God.
There's been a few times where I've felt Michael Jackson's spirit, and I feel like he's telling me, Michael, you need to show the world your passion. You need to show the world your love for music, for life, for wonderment. And that's what I hope to do today on stage.
I'm not so sure that when Michael Jackson came to you as a ghost that he wanted you to go and make a fool of yourself on X Factor. I don't think that's what he had in mind.
Girl, close your eyes, let the rhythm get into you. Don't try to fight it, there ain't nothing that you can do. Relax your mind, lay back and groove in mine. You gotta feel that heat, and we can ride the boogie, share the beat of love. I wanna rock with you all night, dance you. Thank you.
Okay, can I be honest with you, Michael?
Aren't you always?
I ain't going anywhere. I'm staying right here. I am staying right here, whether you like it or not. Okay?
Okay, but you can't stay right there, right? Because the next act has to come on and you've already been told no. Like, what do you think staying there is gonna accomplish? Exactly. You're just gonna stand on the stage for the rest of the day or the night, or like you never going home? Because you can't stay there forever. Okay, so those three, that's all I have for you today. I want to do more of these, but I've got to figure a few things out, like how to do my makeup in a way that's more flattering, how to get my hair to stay. I straightened my hair this morning, and you wouldn't even know it. The humidity is really bad here, and my hair doesn't cooperate, so I got to figure out how to make myself a little more appealing on camera, but I'll figure it out. I'll get funnier and figure out how to edit my videos right, because I have such a not so great setup at the moment. Like, 1 minute the camera might be looking at this part of my face and then you might be up here later. Just bear with me. Please be patient. I'll figure this stuff out as I go. If you'd like to support me and my new channel adventure and cure my boredom, please like and subscribe so that I know that I should keep doing this. I'm probably not going to look for much approval out of this video because it's rough. I know that. I know it's rough. But I mean, if you got just a little bit of entertainment from it, please hit that like and subscribe. And until next time.